So then, as I've made reference to the Prajnaparamita Sutras, I want to give them a little snippet of information regarding the Diamond Sutra, and also address the question that may occur in some of their minds as to if the Diamond Sutra was sort of the first printed book, what about the Gutenberg Bible? And particularly since I live here in the Bible Belt, I'm sure this question will come up in the minds of some of the students. So here is also a slide that will help clarify uh, some issues around that question. After then sharing some detailed information regarding this particular Diamond Sutra scroll, which you can see described in this particular slide, I will be reading an excerpt from the Diamond Sutra. And what I will be doing is essentially pulling from chapter 6 and chapter 7. And so rather than reciting that here, I would just refer you to that, where basically the Buddha is preaching that Subhuti needs to discard all arbitrary notions of the existence of a personal self, of other people, or of a universal self. I think those of you familiar with the Diamond Sutra will be well familiar with this kind of perspective. But for these students, I mean, this is going to be, I think, kind of an eye-opener in terms of a perspective that they perhaps haven't been exposed to before. I will then get into a description of the primary schools within Mahayana, at least insofar as the ones that I've chosen to focus on, which are the Tendai, the Chan or Zen, and the Pure Land schools. I will also give a brief description of Vajrayana Buddhism, which I'm going to short shrift in this video, but I will show a slide of the sand mandala that is generated in a number of locations by Tibetan Buddhists. And I will also share a storyboard that focuses on photographs that, in a sense, portray my journey, my evolution from the conversion experience I had to a study of the Lotus Sutra and on to ultimately faith in Amida Buddha. And I'll also, perhaps if I have time, share a storyboard that gives a rationale for my faith in Amida. And then finally have a slide that has my email address and invites them to contact me if they want more information.